The 4-year project was cut short after just 1 year. The Ukrainian government stopped its funding after the U.S. Embassy in Moscow was bombed in September of 1993. Anne says the Ukrainians went back to their old way of farming, and most of the equipment ended up on the black market. She quickly jumped back into the school routine at Iowa State to begin her doctorate program in educational leadership and policy studies.
I've always been interested in leadership and how people take leadership roles. And so then it was just my natural love, my passion of teaching that kind of got me into the College of Education.
While Anne was finishing up her PhD in 2000, she was introduced to William Penn University and began teaching night classes at Penn's campus in Des Moines. She also met her husband Lanny during this time. They were married in November of 2000. After she received her PhD, she began teaching at the campus here in Oskaloosa, which led to a full-time position in 2003. 20 years after beginning her college career, Anne still hasn't been able to escape the farm life. She and Lanny live on a 60-acre organic farm just outside of Knoxville, Iowa.
We really only have 7 acres in hay right now. That's organic hay, so we use organic fertilizer or organic seed. And then my husband decided that he wanted to raise meat goats. So these are goats that people actually eat their meat. But they're fun because they're interesting to watch. And so we really enjoy that. We also have a couple of horses and a mule. And so we can ride around our acreage, and that's the fun part.
In her spare time, Anne loves to play the piano, cook, and she especially loves spending time with her kids and grandkids. What do your kids think about this whole process that you've been through?
My kids are my biggest, well, my husband actually is my biggest supporter. When I come home at night, he is just always right there behind me, and he never complains when I'm home late, and I'm home late almost every night. And so he's my biggest supporter. My kids are my next biggest supporter. And they're the ones who say, go to it, Mom. You stayed with us when we were small, and now this is your time to shine. And so I'm just living my life a little bit differently than some other people. And so I'm having the time of my life. So, and they're behind me.
Anne has learned a lot about herself over the years. She knows she learns best and has the best ideas interacting with people, but she also values the quiet time she has by herself.
I think that everybody needs to have that inner self that you listen to. And some people call it your conscience. I would rather call it my spirit, that I have to listen to myself and to know what I can do and what I can't do.
Anne takes over as president when Dr. Richard Sowers resigns at the end of June. Her contract is only for a 1-year interim period, but there's a possibility it could turn into something more permanent. Anne has many goals for William Penn during this time. She knows there will be challenges, but she can't wait to get started. Do you still really enjoy what you do?
I just love what I do. I think I have the best job in the whole world. And so working with kids and shaping futures and working with an institution and shaping an institution, I couldn't ask for more.
And do you see yourself staying here at William Penn or maybe moving to a bigger institution like a state institution, or think you'll stay here?
I know I'll stay here. We love our farm, we love where we are, we love the people at William Penn, I love the Quaker Foundation. So no, I'm here until I retire.
And when do you think that will be? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea. When it stops being fun, you know. When it stops being fun, it's time to do something different. But right now I'm having fun, and this is where I want to be.